morning. I would like to say something about the migrant in Europe, or those asylum seekers that they have been treated very badly, in almost every countries. And the government in many countries in Europe, even in Scandinavia now, they are not, the same party like when they build the countries in the old time. Now the right wing party have been voted, to be the ruler of the countries. And the migrant, they try to migrate to Europe, by all means, but they have been sent, to live in the containers, or some of them, might be sent to Rwanda in Africa, and if they are young and strong, nobody care, they can live on the street, or anywhere. And in some country, if they're very kind, they just give them some tent, to overnight and simple accommodation, but many countries they reject the migrant right away at the border, like Poland, Ukraine, or many countries in Europe, so I would like to tell you about Sweden. In the best time in Sweden, that was in 1978. I was also one of the asylum seeker, from Thailand, right? And I don't want to tell more detail what happened that time and this time, But what I have faced, the that country, very kind people, because I didn't know nobody in Sweden, I went to Norway first, then I came to Sweden because I have met some Swedish people, at the airport in Moscow. I was transit there, and why I took the train from Norway to Stockholm. I met a very beautiful lady, Ingvo Westman in Linköping. She asked me to follow her to her farm, and when I came to Stockholm, Lord Olof Johansson, the first Swedish man I met, he helped me a lot, until I could settle down in Stockholm. And that time, believe it or not, the migrant, or the asylum seeker, they were welcome in Sweden. If you apply, to stay in Sweden, they accommodate you in a flat, and it was a tale that a family may accommodate, to live in a villa by the lake, with a very beautiful scenery. And I can't believe my eye, I have seen it, that when they offer us a flat, we had to go to take a look first. If we dislike it, if we think, oh, that flat is too small, too dirty, we could change, we could change the flat. We change the flat, the apartment, when they pay for us, because that time Sweden had also UN Convention, about the refugee, but it didn't mean that they have to treat them so good like that, But I believe that that was Sweden economy, growth was the top in the world, So they afford to do that, But when I applied to the police, to be asylum seeker, they accommodate me at a flat, in Foster, yeah, a Tottenham, very nice place, very clean, and I didn't have to clean my flat, Every morning people came to clean my flat, Even I didn't pay anything, I was just waiting for the decision from the government, if I could stay or not, But I was lucky I could stay in Sweden that time, for me and my brother. But it's true, now it's different, big difference, because now if they see you in the country in Europe, if you are look like a Muslim, you are colored people, they just always say, get back to your country. get back to where you belong. We have enough migrants in our country. Don't come and destroy our society, because now this is the bad time in Europe, in all every country, like the African, the Arab people, they try to live their life, to migrate to Europe, in in many ways, some died in the sea before they could leave the land, that was terrible, but it's true, and I've got a very very happy life in Sweden that time, at migrant, at asylum seeker. They sent me to school to study language free of charge. And we have the night place to live. We could get the money for guitar, for fishing rod, for anything. If we in summertime we have some money for the clothes. In winter time we have money for the clothes or some sport activity, But I didn't wait for the answer for the government long time, It took me only 8 months. Then I was granted to stay in Sweden, But I could not forget, what they gave us, at the refugee, because everybody, if you, I came with my brother, we didn't have to stay together because they provide or they accommodate, each person, each apartment, each flat, and somebody like some family, they got a very nice apartment right down in the city because the social assistant, she knew somebody, right? Maybe her husband, mother, her relative, that they want to rent a flat in downtown. So when she took care of a family, from, okay, like say from Afghanistan, from Iraq, they accommodate that family in a very nice flat in the Stockholm city, or the talk of the town that a family from Africa with 7 children, they have been sent to live in a nice villa by the lake, with a beautiful scenery like the millionaire live, That was one in a lifetime in Sweden, But now, if you apply for asylum, you have to do right away when you read the border, when you see a policeman, Otherwise, you must be sent back to the first country you belong to, right? So now, and when I came to Europe, 1978, is totally different, It's true that they accommodate uh, asylum seeker families in a villa by the lake in Sweden in 1978. It's true. I have seen with my eye, and I was one of them, Goodbye.